Hey everyone, Game Comms here, and for some reason my screen just things went up the screen, so sorry about that. But this is gonna be my Barclays PL 100k squad, I think, yeah. As you can click in the names. Just before we get into it, I just wanted to let you know that the left back I had 15k left, and I was trying to get Evra, but I could only find him for like 16k, and then after I'd spent some money on other, I just hit a couple packs and then bought him. The left back, you'll find out who I bought later. But I got no one in the packs really. It's all selling. And then I found Ever 14k, so I could have afforded that because I had like 15,500 something about there. So I could have actually got Ever in the end, which is a bit of a shame that I didn't. But that doesn't matter too much. And we will jump straight into it. Alright then, so in goal we have Petacek, who is a pretty beast goalkeeper because he's like the cheapest, pretty awesome keeper in the Barclays Premier League. He's got 85 diving and reflexes, 84 positioning, 81 handling, 75 kicking is decent. His speed's 45, which is alright. I mean, you know, there are keepers like Joe Hart and who else? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know anyone else who's like that amazing. But yes, I could have got, like, for example, there's Joe Hart, who's pretty good, but he's like 50k on his own. So probably like the whole of my defense probably is about worth that much. Oh yeah, quickly just let you know these subs are just some random people, well, and reserves obviously. And I've got my manager Austin Wenger, who managed to pick up for 400 coins with a bunch of contracts last week, which is pretty awesome. So that's that. Now moving on to the right back. I bought Mika Richards in the end. I was thinking Richards or Sanya because the thing is that like Richards is a bit pricey for like his like rating, but the thing is that so when I compared them to Richards is faster, better defending and better heading, but Sanya's got better dribbling, shot and passing. The thing is that as a right back you don't really need to have that amazing shot, dribbling and passing. I mean he's 82 pace is pretty fast, 80 defending, 88 heading, so he's gonna like win like loads of headers for me. 72 dribbling's decent, 51 shot. Not really expecting him to score any goals, but I've scored with like someone else like games before who's got a better shot than that. 69 passing's alright. I mean it depends on how like, you know, basically things that if the person I'm aiming the pass to is like well marked, he might not quite get the pass there, but it's a fine enough pass. I picked him up with, I can't do it from here. Okay, hold on. So I got him with 7 contracts and 99 fitness. So someone literally just got him out of a pack and put him straight for auction. So that's that. Down for the centre backs, both of them. So I've got Vermaelen and oh god, come on, Lescott. Now they're both actually pretty good centre backs. Vermaelen's got 70 pace, so that's all right. 83 defending, 85 heading. That's all pretty good. His passing's better than Mika Richards is, but his dribbling's pretty crap. His shot is decent for a back, I guess. Picked him up for 11k for preferred formation and stuff. That's pretty good. Yeah, so that's Vermaelen. And Lescott, actually, what I'm doing, someone compares stats. Okay, so Vermaelen apparently is better entirely than Lescott, except for heading. They have got equal heading because they're both pretty tall. So yeah, Lescott's very tall. Well, not that tall actually, but in game he seems pretty tall. 85 heading, 82 defending. So those are pretty good. 60 dribbling, 70 passing, good enough. 51 shot again. 63 passing. Pace, sorry, where did I get passing from? 63 pace. He's not very fast, obviously, but I've played against people like a long time ago. I played against people with like Lescott, and my phone's going off. Shut up, phone. My phone, that was my phone going off, but that's not what I was talking about. I've played against someone before at Lescott he was a complete tank. He was completely mirroring my attackers. I was there trying to get through and stuff, and he was just raping them, pretty much. Alright, so left back, we have Gibbs. Actually, that's not the formation I wanted to get him up with. So as I said, I wanted to get Evra, and then I kind of wanted, is his name Clichy? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Yeah, he looked to be pretty, he seemed to be pretty awesome, and actually I just realised I get better chemistry if I swap these two around. There you go. And yeah, so Gibbs is actually quite decent because he's quite fast, and his defending good enough. I've played with him loads, and he's pretty awesome. He's not very strong, but he's actually, yeah, he's tall enough, I guess. He's left-footed, which is good for a left back, obviously. picked him up for 1,400. That's how much he roughly goes for. As you know, my old 20k squad, which is just to get this clear, this is the squad I made before I got Casillas in the pack, and so I've sold them, pretty much most of them, apart from a couple I think are in the reserves. But yeah, so that's the one I made before I got 130k. I thought I'd just show it to you because it's an improvement to the last one, the 10k one, which was actually around 10k when I added it up. It was about like 9.6 or something like that. So that pretty much rounds up to 10k. But yeah, so that's Gibbs. He's very fast. He's I think I've scored a goal with him before. So yeah, so next, my centre mid is Michael Arteta. I put Michael Arteta on this side. He's actually pretty good. I mean, it says here that he has 66 pace, but in game he seems to be quite faster than that for me. 80 shot, which is really good. 86 passing, which is really just again really good. 84 dribbling, pretty good. His defending and heading, he's not very tall, so he's only got 68 heading. So I'm not really expecting him to get like any of the headers in there. I picked him for 7.3k, which is 7.3k, which is roughly what he goes for about on Xbox. Yeah, don't forget I'm on Xbox and most of you guys are on PS3. So here we have Wilshere, he's really just really good. He is, I think he's slightly taller than Arteta. Is he 175? No, he's not. He's shorter by 2 centimeters. Again, he's faster than Arteta, but he seems to be slightly faster than those stats. His shots, he's a better shot than that. I mean, obviously, if there's a defender right in front of you, then he'll probably boot it right at the defender. But really, he's a. I'm gonna be able to. I mean, this is a new one, so yeah, because I had an older copy of Wilshere before, and I sold him, I think, and got another one. So I haven't got any goals with this version, this copy of Wilshere, I guess, yeah. But anyway, 83 dribbling and 83 passing, that's pretty good. 72 defending for a centre mid, I guess that's pretty alright. Again, 63 heading, but he's like one of the shortest people on my team. But that's he needs some fitness. That's that. And now moving on to my last centre mid, who is oh yeah, that's right, because the person I picked up isn't actually in a centre mid position, he's actually in a cam. So can you guess who he is for 15k? It is Santi Cazorla. This guy's an absolute tank for me. He's short again, really short, so his heading's actually 61. I actually expected it to be less. He can't defend, but he's not really expected to defend. 78 pace. He seems faster. 78 shot. I've scored loads of goals with him. I could play him as a striker if I wanted to, almost. 84 passing. That's really good. 86 dribbling is really good to get past people. He looks like a bit of a retard in that picture, if I'm honest. He's an 84. He's really good. So yeah, that's Cazorla. I really like Cazorla. I'm not gonna lie, he's a really good player. I did actually make an Arsenal career mode as a manager in the half term, I think it was, the last half term we had, and he's basically one of my main players in that career mode. Yeah, so I'm forgetting words now. So we're now 8 minutes 30, so that's not too. It's been alright. So okay, so now we're going to move on to the right wing. I basically picked pace, and so I've got Walcott. Some of you guys, I think some of you, like a lot of people, will like you. Oh God, I can't talk. A lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, why did you pick Theo Walcott? Oh, he's so shit. Well, you might be, I don't know. But he's got 96 pace, so he's already like one of the fastest people I know. Because I don't know much about this game. But he's got 80 dribblings, that's pretty good. 70 shot, that's decent. I've scored goals with him before in the career mode. But yeah, so obviously people online will be a lot harder than the career mode, apart from those people who don't know how to play this game. But you know, with 70 shots, the thing is, if I break through and I get a good opportunity to shoot, shooting means I'm probably gonna get a goal unless I like hesitate too long, or I don't know, I chip shot when the keeper hasn't even like actually started rushing out towards me. His passing's at 71, which is pretty good. I can't check crossing stats on this thing, I don't think, because I'm doing this on PC. But yeah, so 96 pace, which is really good. 70 shooting, not bad. Just put 71 passing, that's pretty good. 80 dribbling again. Heading's 55. How tall is he? He's 100. Really, I don't know why I keep thinking he's taller than that. But yeah, I picked him up for 5.5k, so he's not the most expensive player on my team. I think my striker and my goalkeeper, and well, you already know my goalkeeper, so and Petr Cech are basically my most expensive players. Excuse me. Okay, so left wing, you guys are all telling me shit. I got Javinho. Why? Because I think he's quite good. He's like slightly slower than Chamberlain, but his shot's better. I think his passing's better. But like almost everything of his is better than everyone. Also, I've had a good experience playing with Gervinho because as you notice, most of my squad is basically Arsenal. It's basically Arsenal, a couple of Manchester City and Casillas. But thing is, I played against Danny. He's not exactly the hardest person to play against, but I played against Danny not that long ago, and I lost 4-2. He was Barcelona, I was Arsenal, and basically my 2 goals are from Gervinho. I play quite a lot on the left. I don't really play much on the right. That much. Wait, what position? It's Sturridge right wing. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, I had Sturridge in my squad as most you probably know. And I basically use his pace to my advantage. So because these two are quite fast, again, they will be quite good for an advantage in terms of that. And now for the striker, I think who will end up being my best player in my squad, it is Podolski. He's a complete don. He's got 87 pace, 87 shot, 80 dribbling, 67 heading, and he's actually fairly tall, so that's not great heading. He's only an 83. I think he should probably be an 84 because he's got 2 stats in the 87s. So I think he's personally one of the best strikers in the league. Picked him up for 24k, so he's the most expensive player I have. Yeah, so his attributes are pretty awesome. He's, yeah, I mean, you know, I think he's a really good player, personally. Yeah, so as you can see, it's basically Arsenal, 2 from City, and 1 from Chelsea, and it's Petr Cech. So, highest rated players even are Casillas and Petr Cech, so they're pretty good. He should be a higher rating, really. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little squad building. This was roughly 100k. Yeah, this was a 100k squad. I know because I had 100k at the start, and now I have, well, I had 82 coins, and now I have 3,600 because some of my stuff sold, like Giroud and Chamberlain and people like that. And you know, I've actually scored 2 goals with Giroud, even though he's got like no shot at all. But yeah, I was tempted to get Mertesacker because he had like 84 defense. But then when I remembered he has like 39 pace, something like that. That's just a ridiculously like shit amount of pace. But yeah, so anyway, I was supposed to do this squad in 4-3-2-1, I think it was. Yeah, 4-3-2-1 because that's basically a much cheaper version of 4-3-3. But for some reason it changed to 4-3-3. So basically his formation is 4-3-3. That's why that bit there's orange. No, 4-3-2-1. Sorry. The rest of them are all in 4-3-3. He's in 5-2-2-1. So I didn't think that one through. I should probably sell this one and get a 4-3-3 version of him. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that squad. It looks to me like it's going to be it is an amazing squad, pretty much. I mean, I'm trying to be scoring quite a lot of goals here, playing well. The thing is that when I play, I'm actually pretty shit defensively. So hopefully, having some like better defenders than like Smalling and who was it, like Smalling, Giroud, and like Raphael, and who else? I had Gibbs, but Gibbs is actually quite good. So rather than having, now that I've got some actually pretty decent defending and a pretty amazing keeper, hopefully I'm going to be playing better defensively and not conceding as many goals. It's an 82 overall 5-star squad, 100 chemistry. I hope you enjoyed that video. I think yeah, this squad is pretty awesome. So if you can afford it, I would. If you don't like all of these players, I would definitely suggest. Is that even the right word? I don't know. I definitely get like Podolski and Casillas. They're amazing. So yeah, so this is gonna be my first time playing with these two, and Cech as well. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that video. And yeah, enjoy. Bye.